And let's get going. All right. Here we are. I did a bunch of work in between streams. I've emptied out most of the these boxes here in the depot. It's all ended up here. I did it by deleting the boxes and creating a whole huge amount of storage units here and dumping I don't know, a whole bunch of bots into like 300 bots into the area, construction bots to pick it up, since we still don't have logistics. So that fixed that issue. I also fixed this. I can take this away. I actually spent quite a bit of time chasing various train related problems, and I think I got most of them under control, but certainly not all. There's still a few issues you will see, and what I'm going to do is wait until the next one pops up and then just disable that station, let it drain. Excuse me. What happened to my water? Oh, hold on a sec. There we are. All right. Yeah, so there are a couple of stations that are having issues, primarily because there's an imbalance in their unloading station. One of them is this carbon that's been giving us grief here. You can see these have 8K. Actually, they all have 8K now. These only have 7.7K, so this wagon is empty. These wagons are full, so I know this is going to give us grief. What I'm going to do is change this request combinator. I'm going to change it to 0. Control X. And paste it over. And now it's no longer requesting. And I'm going to do that because I want this station to empty out. I want it to, after this train is empty, there will be no more deliveries, and, it'll slowly trickle out. You can see I tried to get more trickling out by feeding some into a box. It didn't really help enough. So once it's emptied, we will turn it on. And there's at least one more station that needs similar treatment. So let's take a look at our to-do list. Carbon fiber is what we need to do. Get more oil, yellow signs, and a nuclear mall. We're good on fighters, I think, for the moment. So, which order do we want? We need carbon fiber to do yellow science. And I think we're going to need fluids regardless in order to accomplish that, because carbon fiber requires petroleum as well. So we have this patch, and we have this patch over here. This is 4500, this is 4200 compared to our current 260, and I think there was another one way up inconveniently somewhere located. So I think we're going to start with this one here, and I'm not going to run long trains to it. I'm just going to put in another station in here. Now what we do need to do is we're currently bringing in from here. Actually, we have this patch here, 2900. That's bringing in by train. Why is are we actually still running low on oil? No, we're good on oil. Why did I tell myself to do that? I don't know. No, this is pretty full, and this can't even empty. No, we're gonna skip oil for the moment. However, what we do need to do is convert those stations to LTN, because we now are going to have multiple places for oil to go. So let's go over to shuttle transfer utility and take a look and see what we can get accomplished there. Well, with a slightly lower bitrate, the stream seems to be holding. I'm not getting nearly as many dropped frames. Hopefully it'll resolve itself. Okay, so this is currently not an LTN station. It's currently a regular, plain old station. And we do have, in my blueprints library, we do have these LTN fluid blueprints right here. But it is not complete because it is... Yeah, the actual station is missing, which is the really weird part. I got this to work in my other game, and apparently these LTN stations are not standard. So I think we're going to need to figure this out on our own. So, if I replace this with an LTN station, we're going to need one of these combinators and one of these combinators. Nope, not those. So, this is gonna be... We're doing oil, so how much can a car take? Oil comes in right here. And a car can take 25,000. So we want the threshold to be 100,000. And minimum train length 6, maximum train length 6. Now, we have here a total of 12 tanks. So 12 times 25,000 means we can take 300,000. I'm not gonna request a full load because that's gonna cause problems if it can't quite empty. So let's ask for 275. Okay. Except this is not a requester, this is a provider. So that's doesn't matter. Alright, we have 300. We have 300. So what we want to do is we want to put down a... How do we do it on the regular provider stations here? We have this hooked up and we have that hooked up. That's fine. And then for these guys, we have the pumps going like that. Okay. So we will deal with the pumps in a moment. Let's start by setting it up as a provider. So right here, we have 299K coming out. We can connect that to here, and now we have that available. Perfect. Now the pumps are not currently connected to anything at all. These two are not currently doing anything either. Output L. Input -1. Ah, okay. So if I remember this correctly, what we want to do is go from here to here. Let's use red for this. From here to here. And then from here to here. Possibly. We'll see that if that's correct the first time we get a train in here. Alright, let's go over to where we're dropping the oil off. Over here, so Gold 1 utility. And let's see about converting that station to a requester. The first things first. Let's add station. We didn't name that station, so let's name it. That was over here. No. Yes. Right here. LTN. Oil 1. Out. Okay. Let's send you to LTN oil 1 out and wait there for circuit condition because I just want you out of the way for now. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same thing here. This is a requester. Request threshold is, let's actually say 90,000 because we don't need full things. 6. Maximum number of trains, let's set to 2. That's this one. And here we're going to request 275, but with a minus. Okay, what do we have right now? 299. Let's connect this. Yeah, we need to take this away and replace it with an LTN station. So there's no request there at all. We gotta wait for this oil level to drop some. And we can do that by adding a little bit of tanks. Unnecessary tankage. So let's do that just so that we can make sure things are working. And let's see if that fires a request. That's dropping as they're pumping out. All right. We will see that happen. Let's go back to where we came from, which was shuttle transfer. And we're going to need to do some tweaks there as well, but not quite yet. Okay. So these connected, and that is not correct because this is, let's see. Let's see. So this is the stop, and that's reading what's on the train, which is 100K. That's correct. This is reading what should be on the train. But what should be on the train is 0. So why are you feeding me 64K? That's not correct. So this is outputting. This has input. It's saying anything greater than 0. That's no good to me because I don't want. I don't want the fact that the trains have 33K. That's not useful. We need to select that out. How do we do that? We do that by using a couple of no, because that's selecting an individual signal. That's a little bit annoying. Trying to remember how to make this work. Because the advantage here is we can simply set the filter, right? We have it set to set filters, so all we've got to do is take it in and send it out. And if it sets the filter to, you know, train 33, it doesn't matter because that's not something a filter can do. But these guys, the pumps can only either do yes or no. So they don't do that. We need to connect the pumps. The output of this, the input of the pump. And this is set if L is greater than 0. Okay, so here L will get a number if anything is greater than 0, and that's fine, but we need to make sure we're only getting, if we were to hook up this like so, they would turn on because, sure enough, we've got all those things, 33. We can do it like that, and that would solve the problem. But that's inelegant because we can't cut and paste this blueprint. On the other hand, we may just have to live with it. Okay. Let's see. Let's look back over here. How are you doing? You're down to 203. Why are these full? Are you filling these at the expense of filling those? No, that's all full. Where's it all coming from? There's one-way valve there. I don't get it. We still have 203 here, despite the fact that we've put 100 in here. Okay, let's go back over there and see what else we can do. That's build one utility. Let's flip you to manual. And now this is not showing anything, and that's fine. gonna do is this. I'm gonna run some power out here. Come on. And put a pump. And take that out. Come on, Rosie. And put in a pump. And then I'm gonna add 2 more tanks. And then do that so I don't have to deal with this. Okay. Right, so you're now at 172. Minus 110. Our threshold is 90. You would now like 118k. No station supplying chromium, no station supplying fiber optic. Yes, that's fine. But it can't dispatch to this yet. Okay. Now, let's take this train. Yeah, you don't have base oil here. Let's add, what are we calling this station? This is LTN. Base oil in. Alright, let's see what happens when it gets here. Rigging out LTN stations always gives me a bit of a headache, quite honestly. I can never quite get it right on the first try. So let's see what... Okay. So you have won't have 0 really. I don't even know what that one is doing. So you connected, which is not quite what I wanted. This is the inverter. The inverter should take whatever is whatever is on the train and invert it. And then we can connect that to here. And then, nope, I don't want an arithmetic, I want a decider. We're just going to do this manually. If oil is greater than 0, then output a check mark. And now we're going to do this. check mark is greater than 0. And just output 1. That's fine. Well, our input count is fine too. Okay. Now you are empty. So I am going to get rid of all this. Add the LTN depot. And off you go. And that's our one and only tanker train right now in LTN. I don't think we have any other tanker trains. No. We have space in the depot to process you. No, it's full. Well, that's annoying. As I would really like to make that happen. I need one of these trains to go in to let these cycle through, and this is full of junk here. You can see. Okay. Let us see what we have. Ah, because you don't want any. You want, you're full because we just dumped that train load into you. So let's, do a little bit more here. And we don't need a buffer that big, but, eh. Dropping, just not very quickly. And what do we have here? This is full. So it is sitting here waiting for us to do something with it. Come on. Pump through. 2, 1. Maybe we'll set this to 90. No, I don't want that. That's risky. There we go. Now it wants oil, but the other provider is set to 100, so we gotta get to 100. There's 100. So why are we not getting a train? You have stuff available. Which one is the LTN UI? There. Okay. Yeah. Because the fluid wagon is not at the depot. Ah. What's going on with heavy coils here? We're not getting even a trickle in. Oh! Ooh! We somehow got carbon contaminating things. Oh, that's no good. That's probably why we're not running. Yeah. Let's go do something about that. That was probably because of the nonsense with carbon and coal not getting correctly processed. That's no good. Okay. Let's see now. First off, let's get all the carbon out of here. Second, let's drain this, all this. That's on this line here. We're draining a lot of stuff, but that's okay. There we go. That's what did it. Okay. There we go. Don't really care about that carbon there. It can just hang out. Alright, this is now going into... Oh, and I've got a broken link there, which is why that plane was getting solid and these two were not. And now we have solid belts, and here come some heavy coils. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright. That was foolish. Let's go back to the oil and watch it and see if it works. Speaking of which, how about chromium here? We're not running because we're backed up on... completely backed up on titanium. We just don't need titanium anymore? Well, we can do something about that. Take me instead to ore washing utility, please. Okay. And we will just put in a box for titanium. That's not a big deal. There we are. And that should unlock chromium. Yep, there comes everything else. We were titanium bound. Is now running and it's sucking in everything else, and we're starting to get things coming back. Okay, that's good. Let's go back to Gold 1 and see if our oil is doing anything at all useful. The big thing here is the depot. This has still not made it into the depot itself. We can go expand the depot. That's definitely an option. I think I like that option. Something's moving. Ah, there we go. The liquid strain is finally going into the depot. There we go. And now we have a scheduled delivery. Excellent. Let's go... Let's watch what happens over here. Once the train gets there. There it goes. Thanks, autosave. Okay. Waiting for that train to come in here. Is that it? Yep, there it goes. Okay. And the pumps are not engaging. Okay. Let's go over there and fix it. That means our logic is not correct. Not really surprised. Like I said, I almost never get it right the first time. So we will make it work the second time. Okay, so here we have 100k. What's coming off this one? Nothing, because there's nothing on the train, right? So oil is... Wait a minute. This has an output of 100k. This has an input of 100k. Oil is greater than 0, why are you not outputting L? Input signal. Hello? You're a decider combinator. Crude oil is greater than 0. Output L. Crude oil is greater than 0. It's 100k. Okay, let's disconnect this. Now let's connect this to the pole to make sure, yep. Not input count, output. Okay, you fill this train? You must have. Yeah, okay, that was the answer. We want to output 1L, not input count. Not quite sure why, but good enough. Good enough. I can live with that. Okay, well, let's go over to Gold One Utility and watch it offload. Although honestly, it's probably already offloaded if things are working. And things are not working. Again, not a huge surprise. That's getting 100k. What's on the train? This is saying... So this is... Might be the same issue. No, this is getting minus 100k. Right. I think I got that reversed as well. Yeah, you're getting minus 100k. So I don't want to reverse this. Put one check mark. Oh, I didn't connect you. There we go. And there it went. Okay. I think that's a success. So, now we are going to... Following our checklist, we decided we don't need more oil right now. We need to make carbon fiber. So where do we want to do that? I think I put together, yep, I put together a little carbon fiber factory plan in the planner based on 4 items per second. And the reason I did 4 items per second is that in order for our science to run at 1 per second, we need 2 carbon fiber per second. So I decided to double that and go to 4. And that's not a huge deal. We need to... Unfortunately, Factory Planner does not correctly compute things based on oils and whatnot. So it's being a little weird there, but not a big deal. We do need a lot of oil refineries ultimately, and because the ingredients are carbon, which we will bring in by train, liquid plastic, steam, which we will make there. So we need some place with water, and we need some place that we can bring the other ingredients to. There's a little bit of water right here. You know, that's not a bad place to put it, right about here. I think that's where we'll stick it. I was originally going to do it over here somewhere, but this is steel and there's no water near there. Yeah, I think we'll put it right here. So, let's get on the train. Let's make sure we need more of those, and we need refineries. So first things first, let us go to the mall and do some shopping. The other thing I wanted to do was check power usage. Look at the hour track. It's not bad. During the day we're running on a lot of panels, and at night the steam engines come on. So I think that's workable for the moment. Alright, let's go to gold parts. And we can request, actually we'll probably just run to get some stuff. Train tracks, we have signals, we have that stuff. What we're gonna want is chemical plants. Let's try for 30. And we're going to want refineries. Let's try for 50. How many do we think we need here? Seems to think 48. There's 15 on the way because we don't make that many. Probably 150 of those as well. Alright, let's head over to the chemical mall and see what we can do about getting more refineries. Is this it? No, this is train mall. Where's oil? Oil is right there. Here we are. Yeah. I wonder it's not making that many. Ooh. Ooh. Let's give you some better inserters there. Alright, how are we doing? At like 20. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna just get a couple more and then we will head back. In fact, they can catch up to us. back to the train. Here we are. Okay. Let's pick up our monowheel. Any more refineries incoming? 2 more on the way. We'll just hold on and wait for them to come in. Thanks, autosave. Alright, we're not waiting for too many more. Yeah, these 2 we'll wait for. Probably not that one, because there'll be a stream forever. There. Alright, back to transfer. Let's change this request to 30 and let's kill that request entirely because I don't think we need that many. Nope, not that, but we can actually use a couple of these. Alright, train. Take me to... right here. Really? How about right here? Okay. All right. Oil is fetching oil. Excellent. Very good. Things are working. And some of that's on the way. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Ah, no. Train, stop that. Get you this way. Go to manual. There. Ah. Now let's see. Why don't we bring... we've got this radar here. Why don't we bring you out right here? Alright, we don't need that, we don't need that. Don't need those. And we can get rid of these guys. And drop it again. There we are. Okay. We're gonna put the station to the right. Let's get you off the track. Okay. So, our inputs are... let's get rid of some of this stuff. Oil, which this is not correctly simulating. Steam and carbon. So we need, first things we need is a utility stop. And this will be, what is this going to be? This is going to be carbon, fiber, utility. Then we are going to need a how do we want to do this? Then we're going to need let's put in an oil input. We can steal the one we just made. We don't need that. Well, that's okay. We don't need that. We don't need that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring this way over to make a nice big station for whatever we may want to do here. And drop some bays on the end. Five waiting bays should do it. Let's take the train around and build it in. Okay. Then we will run this in. Okay, let's add a station. Carbon fiber utility. Let's put you right here. Circuit condition. Go. Okay, this is going to be LTN, carbon fiber, in. Okay. We need to get some more fluid trains into circulation. That's pretty clear. Next, we're going to bring in the carbon. So we need an input station for that. Let's see. We want one that goes away from the station. So one of these will work. What is this? Rubies. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, we don't need that. Don't need that. That'll work. Over a little. And we need to drop a chain signal right here. And one right here. Okay, bots, do your thing. Let's see, do we have oil? We don't have any oil in the LTN network, that's why it's not providing. Oh, and it just came online. Okay, this is going to be LTN. Hold on, we had carbon fiber. Carbon in. And this should be not carbon fiber in, but carbon fiber oil in. And you are going to request carbon to 70. I think that's fine. And here comes carbon. Very good. And here comes oil. Okay. You're coming into here, but I want you to come back out this way. So let's run you out this way. And now we need some water. Do we have offshore pumps? We do. Let's go grab that. It's just, yeah, it's just some of that debris stuff there. Let's clear this a little bit. That doesn't need to be there. Okay. Offshore pump. Let's see, where do we want this? Oh, this line here should be good. Something like that. Oh, close. And there's water. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is make a whole bunch of petroleum. I'm tempted to use... No, we don't have the new crude oil processing. Yeah. Okay. So. Let's, I think we're gonna just need to grab this here. This is one of our blocks. Something like that. Let's put you over here. Actually, let's do this. Pump. Buffer tanks. And from this, we will run it to here. And that is oil. I left the stuff on the train, didn't I? Yep. And we need to replace this Okay, and water can come into, let's say right here. There's some water. Thanks, autosave. Why are you not getting water? Oh, because that's too big a jump. Okay. And apparently I'm out of light bulbs, but that's okay. So now we're gonna... 6. This is 8. Let's go to 9 for now. Except that's not what I wanted to do at all. We're gonna need to turn this upside down. Okay. There we go. Which means water can actually come up this way. Let's just do it like this. Okay. So this is going to go into a tank. Oh, I'm out of underflows. I can't even. I can make a few, but I'll be out of other things. That's okay. We can live with that. And that's gonna be. This is basically the same design as our oil facility, but kind of turned upside down. Okay, so there it's cracking into those tanks. Let's go to the mall and get some more piping, because we definitely are going to need that. I don't think we're going to need that many, but we will need more of these. The only difference is normal in our main oil field, we only crack heavy oil and light oil when we don't need it, when we have plenty of lubricant and plenty of light oil to make solid fuel. But here we're going to crack everything down to petroleum, because it's the only thing we need here. Oh, I just realized something, I think. Nope, carbon. We need carbon. Okay. Not a problem. Less than a belt of carbon. Easy peasy. Alright, and it is 9:37, so it is about 10 minutes, 7 minutes past my normally scheduled break. What I'm gonna do is, once we are here, I'll stand right here and the bots will bring me the stuff I need. And while that's happening, let me take a precautionary save. But while that's happening, I'm going to take my quick break, and I'll be right back.